Alrighty, folks, a winter weather alert is still in place as several roads across the state are at risk of freezing overnight.
Jason, you guys have been saying it all day. If you don't have to go anywhere, you don't have anywhere to be, just stay home and enjoy the sights from your couch.
Yeah, you know, it's Friday night, usually a going out kind of night. Maybe this is a staying in kind of night. Just stay warm, stay off the roads, because it will become increasingly difficult over the next few hours to see where things are icy versus where they are wet, except in those areas where it's just completely covered by sleet and snow and slush, which that's a lot of roads, especially north of Interstate 20. The big storm is over, but we still have some new snow flurries developing over into East Mississippi and moving into West Alabama. You can see there little lines right there of light snow with some rain and maybe some sleet pellets mixed in. This is not going to add insult to injury on what we already have, but just a reminder that we're not quite finished with all the icy conditions just yet. So slush is still here. Temperatures are dropping below freezing. Going to be really tough to travel, especially early tomorrow morning north of the Birmingham area. We've already got 32 in Oneonta, Coleman, and Haleyville, 35 in Anniston. Where we're in the mid-30s, we're in better shape than up to the north where it's in the low 30s, and those mid-30s are helping to make the slush soft at this moment. But as the temperature continues to drop, we're at 31 by 5 a.m., 30 by 7 a.m. The slickest roads in the Birmingham metro probably come around 5 to 7 when we're at our lowest point there. West-northwest winds settling down, but still 5 to 15 through most of the, say, next 3-4 hours. The highest impacts from icy roads north of Interstate 20, with a couple of exceptions through North Shelby County, north and central Talladega County and Clay County. The impacts are less to the south, but there still may be some slushy and slick roads south of Calera, Alabaster, Northport, Tuscaloosa through Centerville, and even into northern Chilton and Coosa counties. Lows in the morning, 20s and 30s. Clay 29, 31 Alabaster. That's going to be a pretty significant difference in the hardness of the ice on the roadways early in the morning. And then tomorrow afternoon where we get sun, about 41 at Knoxville, but I don't think we have much sun around Bluntsville, only 35, 37 Gadsden, and just barely above freezing from Coleman northward. I'll show you how many more days of this we have before we see at least a little bit of a warm up coming up in the 7-day forecast. Now let's go live out to Gladys in Storm Command.
Hey Jason, thanks so much. So right now we're about to turn onto 280 heading into Birmingham once this light turns green, and we're going to show you guys what the roads look like right now. As you have been mentioning all throughout the day, the real issue is going to come tonight when these roads, which are wet, may turn into spots of black ice. And you're not going to be able to see that as you're driving, of course. So that is why officials are really urging anybody right now who's on these roads, you know, obviously to be careful, but if you are at home, to stay there. Right now, the roads, they feel fine, but again, it's those pockets of black ice that you're not going to be able to tell are ahead of you until you're actually on them or until your car is actually sliding. And that is what officials want to avoid. They don't want to see any crashes overnight, but as of now, you know, the temperature is dropping outside. So these roads are going to begin to become treacherous now into the overnight hours because the temperature is going to start to drop. And just to give you guys a look at the ground right now, as you can see, there's water coming down from our tires. There's still mist outside right now, so the ground is wet. And as these temperatures begin to drop, whatever's on the ground is going to freeze. And of course, you know, especially if your tires are not in the best condition, tonight is not the night to head out. But of course, if you do have to, just be safe as you head out on these roads. Sherry?
All right, Gladys, thanks so much. Well, Gardendale, like many areas, is covered with snow right now. We met some residents earlier today who said that it was a great day to play some football. Most of the gas stations, grocery stores, restaurants, and other businesses were shut down because of the inclement weather today. But as you see here, Bill Noble Rec Center had some people outside playing.
You know what I mean? Put you on some warm, you know, waterproof clothes and go belly slide in the snow. You know what I mean? It's an experience that you don't get to ever do. So I mean, you know, why not take advantage of it and you know while it lasts, especially because I mean, you know, it's not going to last. So you might as well take advantage of it while you can.
Absolutely. They also said they plan to play some sports like dodgeball and maybe even some soccer in the snow. We are also seeing some photos that you have sent in to us, even some videos throughout the day. WVTM 13's Aaron Llewellyn has been looking through all of them tonight and is going to share some of them.
Yeah, Sherry, so you said that we just talked about some people who were playing football outside in Gardendale. So now we want to take you to Trussville, where we saw a family who did a polar plunge earlier today. So if we roll the video, you'll see that is Abby Hastings, who just jumped in that pool. Pretty cold out there. So we appreciate the Hastings family for sharing those videos with us, running. Then you can see that that is Aubrey also taking part in that polar plunge as well. So a lot of people are finding different ways to have some fun throughout the day. And then you'll see again, that is, here we go, another video of the polar plunge there as well. So again, just different people figuring out different ways. He did a front flip into the pool, so very fun for the people out there. So we want to make sure that you all are still sending your pictures into us. So if you have anything that you have not sent us yet, then we still want to get that. So please head over to WVTM13.com, where you can send in your pictures and videos to show us how you are enjoying the snow today. Back to you.
Aaron Llewellyn, thank you much, sir. Well, one spot getting a lot of snow is North Texas. That's where one NBC Dallas reporter got the chance to play in a snowball fight and go sledding with a bunch of kids. Take a look.
This is the place to be. We've talked to people who drove up from Dallas and Gwinnett. I mean, take a look. This is sledding heaven right now. People are using all sorts of things. Laundry baskets, cardboard boxes. They're sledding with actual sleds. I've seen people doing some snowboarding. But people have also been doing a lot of snowball fights. Yeah, get me, guys. They got me. They got me. They got me. And then we've got groups of friends over here like Hannah Hall. Hannah, you're here with your friends. What has it been like sledding today?
It's been really fun. We've tried going backwards and we've been going on the ramps. It's been actually really, really fun. We've had lots of, we've gotten hurt. We've gotten we've had laughs. We ran over someone literally not too long ago. Basically, just normal day.
A normal day?
A normal day.
Snow day?
Yeah, a normal snow day.
And I know y'all have been using this. Where did you get this from?
We actually got it from my friend Juliana. She's here. And we just, yeah. I don't know where she got it from though.
No, it's perfect. Y'all been having a great time. We want you to stay safe, so no more injuries, okay? Make sure you take care of yourself. That's the mom and me. But y'all, this has been so much fun, and you know, you have to embrace these kinds of days because you just don't know when we'll get another snow. And as for me going down this hill, I haven't attempted it yet. I have to find myself a snowboard, maybe these lovely ladies. Oh, thank you so much. But okay, let's do it. Why not? Come on, let's get in the bucket. Let's do it. I live in Goodland, people. We don't do this, but you know what? It's a snow day. We're gonna have fun. All right, right here is good, girls.
And I wish
Give me a good
for
push.
snow. And
All right, here we go.
Ready?
There we go. 1.
Ah! That's all the tripod!
All right, guys, reporting live in Plano. Sophia Beausoleil, NBC5.
Alrighty. We didn't get to have that much fun here, but that's okay. And some parts of the Southeast also getting their first snow in years. Peyton Furtado from our sister station in Columbia, South Carolina, taking a look at the conditions in Spartanburg.
Hey, it's beginning to feel a lot like January. The snow is coming down in big, fluffy snowflakes here in Spartanburg and Spartanburg County. It's a big deal because this is the first time since 2022 folks here in the upstate of South Carolina have experienced this snow. We can take a look at exactly how much we're seeing over here. Now, as you can see, it's not really sticking to the roads, to the sidewalks just yet. It is getting there in the dirt. I just wiped this clean. Look at all that. I can make a little bit of a snowball with it. Hopefully I will. We're going to bring you updates as the day and the snow and the weather continues. But for now, in Spartanburg County, I'm Peyton Furtado.
And for up to the minute, did you see I throw the snow? For up to the minute tracking on our weather, there's only one team that delivers Alabama's most accurate forecast.
Make sure you stick with Jason Taylor and the rest of the WVTM 13 weather team. They'll be staying on top of the latest models. They'll be breaking down any changes for you while fine-tuning our forecast so you know exactly what to expect.